getting enough graduates, enough people going into the fields of science and technology to address all of these world challenges that we face. 3M is committed to helping people go more into these fields, helping make these fields more exciting, and helping address the world challenges that we're all facing that can be addressed with science and technology.
TWIST is a program that pairs middle school math and science teachers with 3M employees. On the first day of school, I will tell my students that I got to be a scientist for 6 weeks during the summer. I got to work at 3M, I got to work in a lab, I got to help develop new products, I got to hopefully help improve food safety a little bit, and I think my students will definitely benefit from that experience, as I have. One big thing I've learned that I knew but had forgotten is that science is really about doing. So doing science, doing experiments, asking questions. I think as science teachers we get so bogged down by the content and the curriculum we have to teach and hitting all the standards that we forget that the reason we get into this is because science is fun, science is hands-on. So really trying to incorporate that hands-on learning with our students. And also I love this idea that 3M has about 15% time. So having within your day, within your year, this opportunity to explore areas of interest. And I think giving students the opportunity as well to explore areas of interest, whatever it might be.
Okay, so there's our contact information, and you can go ahead and write that down if you're interested. We're pretty easy to find. And now I will open it up to questions. We've got 5-6 minutes. So what do you want to know about TWIST? What kind of questions do you have, maybe more about, how do I overcome a certain barrier, or what about this angle? Yes?
Application deadlines?
Our application deadline is typically about the end of January for both teachers and hosts. That gives our committee about 2 or 3 weeks to read through them all. So with a program of 26 in St. Paul and 10 elsewhere, we typically get around 40 to 50 of each type of proposal. And that allows our committee to really take a good look at them and match them up. So what I like to tell the teachers, and a lot of teachers will remark, this seems like a perfect fit for me. How did I get put on this project? We ask a lot of questions in the application, and it might seem a little personal. We get right down to like hobbies, coursework, previous jobs you've had. Because then our committee members will look at things, and we've got a good experienced committee who knows people around the company, and they can look at our host proposals and say, you know what, that person sounds like they'd be a great fit with Chris. So let's match those two together. And so it gives us time to do that. So by the end of January, we typically put out the word sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah. And we post on a number of different sites like the, I'm going to say GetSTEM, so you've heard of that, as well as on our website. We reach out to a number of targeted districts, the ones that are closest to us, as well as the, gosh, I'm drawing a blank on their name. It's a private school consortium in the Twin Cities, so we reach out to them as well. Yes, thank you. I suppose I should probably talk to you after we finally meet in person. We've been emailing, haven't we? Excellent, thank you. Yeah, so that's our timeline. Yes?
Do the teachers get professional development?
Oh, that is a really good question and something I didn't put in here. As far as clock hours, I'm not sure what they can do for that, but we do have a graduate credit option. Yeah, so that they can earn up to 4 college credits. We work through St. Mary's University, and we have somebody who will come in and just describe the program. It involves keeping a journal, writing a paper, and they get a really good break on the course or the price. So yeah, sure. And that's something that we don't really work much with, just to make sure that the communication keeps going. If the teachers have any questions throughout the year, we have one committee member that we assign to set up a conference call with the with the representative from St. Mary's. So the teachers who actually choose that option will get together like once a week and have a conference call with them. Yeah. No, it's either one. If you do it for credit, then that's completely separate. You're working with St. Mary's, you're paying them, and you know, so it's a really loose affiliation. So, but it's one developed over time, so they're very much familiar with us, and they've developed their course around that as well. Any others? I have a couple of minutes left. Yes.
How is the intellectual property portion of it handled? Would the teacher, based on their work, be, have the potential of getting a patent if it goes further, or how does that work?
So the teacher can be named in a patent, and I think we've had several that have over the 30 years. In fact, I know we have. And sometimes teachers will be named on papers, things like that. I know, yeah, mine resulted in publication itself. So if you Google me, you can probably find that somewhere. As far as who gets the credit for the IP and all that, that's all assigned back to the company, and there's a confidentiality non-disclosure agreement that they sign beforehand, just like with any other employee. Sure. Yes. Okay.
I think you guys do something similar to this with students through Step Up.
Yeah, it's called the STEP program, and that's like our sister program. That's just for St. Paul Public Schools, and it's for, gosh, I'm trying to remember the age range. I want to say sophomores, juniors, maybe, or junior seniors. It's somewhere. It's not freshmen. It's above that, I believe. But that's the STEP program. And actually, if you go to the 3m.com/twist, off on the left of that screen, you'll probably see the rest of the science encouragement programs listed, and STEP should be one of them.
And do you guys regularly, I'm sure you get a million requests for field trips coming in. How likely is that to come to fruition?
Okay, so that's a good question too. So for elementary or high school?
Middle, and actually specifically in the summer age.
That I'm not at all.
They're like,
Let's see. Yeah, that I'm not entirely sure about what we have that would specifically target that. Although if you go to if you go to like the Science Encouragement Program website, which would be very close to Twist, you'll be able to click to it off the Twist page. There's got to be some opportunities there. We also have it's called TECH, so Teams Encouraging or Expanding Career Horizons, something of that nature. And with that, we send out teams of 2 scientists to go speak to school groups. And that's another one of the programs that you'll find there. Sure. Anyone else? All right, well, we're done then. I have some business cards up here if you're interested, or stop on up and chat for a few minutes. Thank you.